This is Benny V with the Drive Time Show on Kool FM. Kool FM. Kool FM. Kool FM. Kool FM.
Yes, Monday evening, Kool FM. Do. I played this on Saturday, and like the whole crowd were humming along back at me. Do. Yeah, this one from Scuff. This is called Bad Naan. It's going to be out on his Sweet and Sour EP, but you know what? For you lucky people, for you very lucky people, there's going to be a little pre-release. This one is going to be available exclusively at Beatport and on Spotify on Friday. Because here at Kool FM and at Dance Concept and at Souped Up and at Roadblock Records, we like to treat you. So consider yourself treated. It's a very special show this evening, as well as a whole heap of great drum and bass. We've got a guest mix from Exile, and that's to celebrate the release of his brand new single with Entice MC, Real Junglist. That came out on Friday just gone. It went straight in at number 2 on the single download charts. So if you haven't got it already, give it a little push. We can get it to maybe number 1. Big shout to all involved. Big shout to Elaine as well. And then a little bit later on, we're going to have a very special guest in Klueless. She's going to come down. We're going to have a little chat. And then she's going to have a little rinse out herself. So do keep it locked. Benny V with a Drive Time Show on Kool FM. This is where I am, and this is where I roll each and every Monday from 5 till 7 Greenwich Mean Time. Me love you a long time.
Let me hear you scream.
The K, the O, the L, the F, the M.
Benny V! This is the Information Center.
Prototypes. Genesis Elijah.
Come give it to
I see the sun through the curtains. I know that you're hurting. Tears on your pillow. tossing and turning. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. If it's all a burden, then
give it to me. I don't wanna play these games no more.
babe, I don't wanna play, I don't wanna play.
Girl, you got me crazy.
Got me going crazy, crazy.
I don't wanna play these games no more. Games no more. But all you do is hate me, Let me
Okay, the first date was great. Second date I couldn't wait, but the third had me feeling like the first was a mistake. How you leaving me on red when I know you're still awake? Telling me you're going to bed when I know you really ain't. I go to walk and you say wait, telling me it's in my head like I'm supposed to read your mind when you don't reply to text. You're violating, dealing with me wicked, never been a blocker. Why you pushing me beyond my limits?
I don't wanna play these games no more. Girl, you got me crazy. I treat you like a lady. All you do is hate me. I don't wanna play these games no more. Girl, you got me crazy. I treat you like a lady. Let me better.
Sun through the curtains, I know that you're hurting. Tears from your cheeks to my chest, and I'm certain that love is the lesson that we're learning. If you can't take the burden, then
give it to me.
Sun through the curtains, I know that you're hurting. Tears from your cheeks to my chest, and I'm certain that love is the lesson that we're learning. If you can't take the burden, then I can't treat you like you wanna be treated. I gotta treat you better. You say you don't deserve it. I think I need to step up. I need to show you what real love looks like. I know you heard of it, but you ain't never seen the setup. Love will lift you when you ain't got the strength to get up. No judgment, love forgives you when you mess up. She said her ex did stuff that she don't wanna bring up. I said I'll give you everything cause I don't wanna give up. It feels like we've been through the most. Tears on your pillow, drag the pillow to post. I saw your IG cryptic with the posts, but I could be a bit aloof, I suppose. Why you closed off to anyone who gets close? Why you give me the least when I love you the most? Got me out here getting all emotion. I call you my food and you wanna go ghost.
I'm looking for stuff. Bubble like a super fun. Bubble trouble, you're not looking for stuff. Bubble like a super fun.
Yes, this one from Southern Cager. Bubble Suit, Natty Dub. Some serious VIBES on this.
Double trouble, you're not looking for stuff. Bubble like a super fun. Benny G. You're locked into the Kool K.
Damn, Daniel. It's Monday, which is fun day because it's the start of a new week. An opportunity for new possibilities. I hope you had a great weekend. Shout out to everyone I saw over the weekend. There was so much on. I am tired. I am tired, but it's all good. It's all good because drum and bass keeps me going. Shout out to anyone else that resonates with, anyone that thinks, haven't got the energy, whack on the drum and bass. Suddenly you have. Those that are feeling a bit down these days, whack on some drum and bass, feel a bit better. It cures everything, DMB. Well, it does for me. Hopefully it does for you too. If you want to get involved in this evening's shows, there's a couple of ways really. You could drop us a WhatsApp in the studio. It's the usual studio number. You can also drop me a message on Instagram, add me to your stories. That's what you should do. This is the first way. This is the way I always encourage everyone to do it. And I do see some very innovative and funny and clever ways of doing it. So take a photo of whatever you want, preferably something that's okay to take a photo of. And like a speaker, I don't know. Anyway, then just say, I'm locked into Benny V. Make sure you tag me. It's Benny V. Make sure you tag Kool FM as well. And you can get your shout outs that way. You can drop me a tweet. Also, it's Benny V. Or you can WhatsApp the studio like I mentioned. But what I didn't mention was the studio number, which is 07999 000 945. Do you know what I'm going to do as well? We're going to send out a massive shout to all my fellow DJs, presenters, MCs and artists on the station. I love locking into your guys' shows.
I got K's in the bank and that bag I can't lift.
Send it out to Trevor in Seven Oaks. Saying powerful intro selection out to you, mate. I hope you're good.
Yeah.
Send it out to my souped up gang. We've got a brand new release, and it's a debut release for Atmos. This one here is called Concentrates.
Concentrate.
And once again, I'm going to send out a massive shout to everyone I saw over the weekend. Big shout to Shabba, who had on my set at the Souped Up party. That was wicked. Big shout to Shady. It was really good seeing Shady. Out to Serum, Voltage. Big shout to Trigger. Out to the Centralised Sounds gang. Big shout goes out to OG Asher. Out to Natty Lou. I saw Natty Lou for the first time in ages as well. Out to Magenta. Out to all those that came down for the live stream at DJ Mag HQ on Friday night. That was good.
Concentrate. Concentrate.
Big shout to Arturo, who I met there. Big shout goes out to Annie. Big shout to Ben, DJ Mag and the rest of the gang. Big shout to Eddie Priest. We roll through. So, if you've just locked in, I did mention at the very start of the show, we got a couple of treats in store. We have a little guest mix from Exile, and then a little bit later on, Klueless will be down. We're going to have a little chat, and then Klueless is going to have a little mix.
This is his jungle.
Sounds of the Benny V! 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 V!
one sunny day, and it was sunny day, not just a figure of speech. I had a gig up in Birmingham and I thought, do you know what, let's double up. Let's head over to Exile and let's work on some beats. And we worked on some tracks that come out on the Planetary Drive-By EP, and this one here in the background is one of those tracks, Enceladus. And it's funny as well because I think he had an alias, Simon Splice, and I'm pretty sure I played one of his tracks under that name. And then in a really short space of time, he went from someone that I just supported one of his tracks into someone that was regularly releasing on the label. And he's a really cool guy as well, is Exile. He's like a right laugh. And big shout to Elaine as well, who is his manager. Like, that's a bit of an in-joke, but she is though. All that aside, Elaine is very, very clearly Exile's manager. And PA. And many other things. So, Exile was straight into the scene. He's done incredibly well. He's received nominations for Best Breakthrough, DJ, and his production is off the scale. He's such a talented guy. And right now he has a brand new release with one of my other really good friends, Entice MC. Like I mentioned earlier, Real Junglist came out on Friday on Dance Concept. So, to celebrate that release and how well it's doing, Exile has supplied this mix. Take it away, Exile. Real Junglist. Let's go.
Put your hand in the air and flashlighter. Boy, if you don't have a lighter, then flash up on no cellular. Boy, if you are a junglist, then you know say it's a vibe thing. Boy, DJ Exile in the place and we're vibing. Boy, junglist.
Yo, it's the Entice MC, and you will always catch me locked into Benny V. This is Benny V, Kool FM.
Run. Say we no afraid no son, boy this are the town and the city where we from. It's better that you run. We hear the streets call we name and you're well one for run we out of town. It's better that you run. Say we no afraid no son, boy this are the town and the city where we from. It's better that you run. Yes, I would sit down there.
daily. Smile and grin when they spitting their bars. They ain't scaring me, dog, like a CGI shark. I got a great white bike, 300 sharp knives, 100 pounds of pressure, running for the life. They like in southern hospitality. I cast the Gemini, two sides to my story. Archetype of Gemini, angel on my left, try to be a better guy. Devil on my right side, that's the guy I recommend. Final visions, what we give them, I'm going crazy. Crazy, crazy. Dropping beats of knowledge, yeah, we on it every day, G. Day G. Final visions, what we give them, I'm going crazy. Crazy, crazy. Dropping beats of knowledge, yeah, we on it every day, G. Dropping beats of knowledge, yeah, we do it on the daily. My ministry sound, I ain't preaching per a pound. I'm trying to teach the youngest how it really goes down. Got a channel all the hunger in your belly, make it brain, make it pay. Taking every step in the way, we'll do breakfast at Tiffany, lunch at Versace, and dinner at a cafe, ram jam full of yardies. Climb up the ladder of success, take your time. Use the bandana and the vest. Final visions, what we give them, I'm going crazy. Crazy, crazy. Dropping beats of knowledge, yeah, we on it every day, G. Day G. Final visions, what we give them, I'm going crazy. Crazy, crazy. Dropping beats of knowledge, yeah, we on it every day, G. Dropping beats of knowledge, yeah, we do it on the daily.
This is Exile in the mix on Kool FM.
Jump in the ride and burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way that I'm in.
never want to smoke.
Big tune, this one. Once again, out to Exile. Send this one out to Entice MC. This is Exile in the mix on Kool FM.
Lose control. You bring the flavor. It's a rush. Every touch just makes me lose control. Lose control. Every time it's a crime, you make me lose control. Lose control. Lose control.
locked into Exile in the Mix on Kool FM. Make sure you're following Exile on the socials. Also, make sure you're following Banish Beats, which is an absolute incredible label that's just launched. And if you're a regular to my show, you would have heard me playing plenty of tracks from that label, and there'll be plenty more I'll be playing in the future as well. So big shout to Exile. Real Junglist out now, available to download and stream at all the usual outlets. Let's move into the first ever release on Roadblock Records from the Prototypes. It's a new dawn, and this one here is First Sun.
Yo, it's about that time to put up those V signs. It's Benny V.
You are here to discover the deepest truth about yourself.
Gonna send it out to Aboudi. I saw Aboudi and a lot of his clan yesterday. We had a lot of fun on set filming his new music video. I did put a little bit of it in my stories, but you know, I'm not a fan of spoilers. Keep your eyes on the socials. More information soon. First Son, round 2. Let's go. Something forthcoming from Gravity and MC Skanker.
Them no know about the ways of a warrior. This one dedicated to a drum and bass follower. Them no know about the ways of a warrior, and this one dedicated to a drum and bass follower. Them no know about the ways of a warrior. Them no know about the ways of a warrior. This one dedicated to a drum and bass follower. Them no know about the ways of a warrior. Warrior, 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 warrior.
Each and every Monday evening from 5 till 7 Greenwich Mean Time.
Warrior, warrior.
Myself, Benny V, representing the dance concept, the Suits Up and the Roadblock Gang.
Them no know about the ways of a warrior. This one dedicated to a drum and bass follower. Them no know about the ways of a warrior, and this one dedicated to a drum and bass follower. Them no know about the ways of a warrior. Them no know about the ways of a warrior. This one dedicated to a drum and bass follower. Them no know about the ways of a warrior.
monsters are your children, your creation.
The only solution is to destroy the source of power, the metamorphosis.
I am the metamorphosis.
Out now on Suits Up from Serum and Voltage. This one here is Metamorphosis. Once again, shout to Eddie Priest, all the Suits Up gang.
Painted black. Painted black.
We moved from Metamorphosis into Black from Gravity, and this one here is the title track from the forthcoming Sweet and Sour EP from Scuff. Making me hungry, Sweet and Sour. That's my kryptonite, food. I just love food. And I've been talking a lot about food over the weekend to quite a few different people. I love Japanese food, I love Chinese and Indian, and I love Italian, and I love Mexican, and I really love Korean. and basically everything in between. I'm indestructible, apart from when I'm offered food, and then, yeah, I crumble. I go, yes, please. I'm full, but yeah, I'll have a bit more. Make sure you're following Dance Concept on all the socials. It's at Dance Concept on, I keep saying Twitter, but it's X, isn't it? And I did say the other week as well that I'm just no good at talking about exes. I'm lying. I love all my exes. They're quality, all of them. Big up all my exes. Much love. I'll tell you something else I mentioned a little bit earlier on as well, was that I love listening to other people on Kool. And that's true, I do. I'm always listening to all the other DJs and presenters and other people on the station. And the other day I listened to, it was the crossover show. It was Devious D with Blacker and Shocking B. Remedy wasn't there that day, and I hit up Devious D. I said, oh mate, that Uptown Top Ranking track, who's that by? And then he just replied with the track. Big up Devious D on this one. Those old school flavours, like a sprinkling of yesteryear. And on that note, hi guys. Picking up Devious D. Loving this. Proper smile on your face selection. We cater for all the different styles here on a Monday evening on the Drive Time Show, and I'm going to send out a massive shout to everyone, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Out to my working gang, out to my driving crew, those driving home, maybe those on delivery, out to those working in a warehouse or a shop or a store or in an office or working from home or studying or in the gym or out for a run, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. We are sending you love, positivity, and raising those VIBES. And this track, really, what a perfect transition. Because although this is brand new, like I mentioned a little earlier, it's got that kind of old school flavour to it. So I think it's time to delve deep. And do a section on my show that I absolutely love.
You're locked into Kool FM, where the vibe never stops. And now it's time for Benny V to open the old school box.
Back in the day when tracks had like several names. So this is Warp Night Mr. Zulu, but also it was known as the Hawaiian tune for obvious reasons. But one thing that it was absolutely unanimously clear about was how wicked the drop was. This used to absolutely tear up the old school dance. Send it out to the Phil Shaw, out to Nitrates, out to Lockstock, Trip Tonight, Nicky Blunts. Gonna send it out to my old school gang. From Rude Boy Monty. Let's go. love that tune. I've always loved that tune, and I even remember when I picked up that vinyl. It's over in Ilford. What was that shop called? It's going to annoy me now. But I remember I was with Crisis because it was this side, and then the flip was Summer Something, which actually ended up being my favourite of the two. That's really going to annoy me. Sound Zone? Was it Sound Zone? Oh, that's it. Music Power. I talked earlier on and I mentioned that I've got a very special guest. And with me, I have Klueless. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, everything is good. How was the journey in?
You know what? It was really beautiful. The sun
A beautiful
was just
journey.
Yes.
Oh, right, with you. Sorry, right. I thought you was being sarcastic for a second. Go on. Go on, no, carry on. The sun was setting.
You know, I literally live like a 20-minute walk away. So like I walked here and like now that it's like we're heading into spring, the sun is like really coming out. It's starting to get warmer. Everyone's buzzing. So yeah.
And it's a nice vibe, right?
Yeah, totally. And
So,
I love London.
So. I know what you're talking about because I remember once I was walking across London Bridge and same thing, the sun was setting and I thought, that looks really nice. And I stopped. And I ended up stopping for like the whole sunset. I stopped for like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
And then by the time the sun had set, I was like, right, let me carry on with my journey. And I was in a completely different frame of mind to what I was before.
Right? It's interesting how humans like are so affected and like we react to our environment and like the weather and the sky so much.
And do you know what? I think to this day, that's probably the sort of 10, 15 minutes best spent in my entire life.
I love that.
Literally just stopped, watched the sunset and like felt like a different person as I carried on about my day.
Did you see the massive one that was like, it literally didn't even look real. It was so gorgeous, the sunset.
When was this?
It happened like in this area about a month ago. And it was absolutely gorgeous. And I took like so many photos of it. And it was like one of those moments where like you're kind of like looking and you're feeling so spiritual and you're like, wow, this is the meaning of life.
What was the colour? What was the colour of the sky?
Oh, it was a mixture. It went from like blue to purple and then it went like pinks and orange, yellow. It was gorgeous, like literally every colour in the rainbow.
That is absolutely amazing. So some of the other sort of really important things that I often talk about on this show include movies. So what's your 3 favourite movies from childhood?
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, Kill Bill.
From childhood?
Yeah, because I grew up in a household where like no one really was paying attention to what I was actually up to.
Do you know what? Love it. Fine. Okay, 1 or 2, by the way.
The first one.
The first one. Right.
Is
okay.
That's the one that like she kills like all the
Yakuza.
Yeah, so like the Japanese schoolgirls.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So funny enough, I was having this very conversation about Kill Bill. Backstage with Natty Lou, right, on Saturday at the Souped Up Party, right? And so Kill Bill 1 is like a Japanese movie and Kill Bill 2 is a Chinese movie.
Oh,
and so, it's really cool how like Tarantino did that. And a lot of that cast that was in the first film was from a Japanese movie called Battle Royale. I'm moving on to other subjects here. So, right, Kill Bill, what else? What's the other two?
I would also say, like, The Lion King.
Okay, can't go wrong.
And it's obviously, like, a Hamlet redo. I think it's Hamlet. It's basically based on a Shakespeare play.
Lion King?
The Lion King. So...
Even I didn't know that.
Yeah, go ahead. I did a essay on that at uni. It was actually quite fun. But and I think another one would probably be... God, it is hard, isn't it?
I told you before you got here, I am going to put you on the spot. And I'm afraid we can't move on until you give me a third movie from childhood.
Okay, so like I'll have to say like this might be a little controversial, but it's...
What more controversial than Kill Bill? With blood spurting everywhere.
Yeah, but it's just totally not real though. But I would say Gone with the Wind with, what's her name? With...
You're talking about the old classic?
Vivien Leigh, the 1939
sick.
film. And there's loads of depictions of it and loads of essays written on it. But I would say that it's probably my favourite because that was the first film that a black woman had ever won an Oscar.
Amazing.
So, and it has just an unreal storyline to it. And it's just a really powerful female role and like inspiration, I guess.
So like way ahead of its time.
Yeah, so ahead of its time. And it was in like 2 you had to, like, when you buy the DVD, like back in the day, like we don't have that anymore.
No.
You had to turn it round, so like there was like another side, so it was like
because it was so long.
Yeah, it was so
I know
long.
what
It was
you're
like
talking about.
like 3 hours long. So
Yeah, I know.
yeah, it's an interesting film, but like there's a lot that you could say about it. There's a lot we could argue about with it, but that was a film from my childhood for sure.
So you've touched upon this a couple of times now. What did you study?
I studied English literature, film and theatre.
That's really weird because I studied English literature, history, and television studies.
Oh, no way.
How
We
random
basically
is
have
that?
like a similar interest then on like humanities.
I think so. And without even realising until today. How mad is that?
That's cool, man. You know what? A lot of people in like creative industries have had degrees or been in courses and kind of like learn a lot about humanities and history, philosophy, literature. There's so much about people in them.
You know, the amazing thing, when people you say, oh, why did you learn history? And I say, because to understand today, you have to see what happened before.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people say, why is this happening in the world right now? Well, it's because you don't just peel off one layer. Sometimes you've got to peel off multiple layers
100%.
to understand why the world is how the world is today.
Exactly. And the world is like that today because of the people in it. And all the revelations that everyone's had and the way that art has been like portrayed and expressed in so many different ways, and then obviously history plays a part in that too. And yeah, there's just so much about it that I adore, and I think those who study subjects like that have a real interest in people, and I love that.
I think you're right.
Yeah?
How mad is that?
Go us.
It's really, you've actually got me there. Normally I put people on the spot and I'm standing there going, damn, this girl knows everything about me. It's the first time we've actually physically met.
Yeah, I know. It's actually so lovely to meet in person because we've always been.
I know, harassing you. That's what, come on, be honest. Benny V harasses me on email. Just say that. Be honest.
Not at all, man. Like, you know what though? I the way that I see it is like, right, everyone has a dream. Everyone wants to be someone, be somewhere and do something. I get it. And I'm never going to make someone feel bad for chasing that. I'm actually going to support you and try and push you and encourage you to do that instead. So I would never think of someone harassing me, but it's more like people just want to succeed. And I totally understand it. And that's why I don't take it personally. I don't get frustrated. I guess some days where it's like there's a lot happening and I got to get back to a lot of people. It's high pressure. But I love it. I enjoy it so much.
And also at the same time, like, I appreciate when it is incredibly busy because, like, for me, and there's always layers and there's people that are busier than others. And, you know, sometimes people look at my phone and it says, but you've got over 100 unread WhatsApp messages. And I'm like, yeah, haven't you?
Yeah.
And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh,
yeah,
lucky you.
It builds up. It builds up more and more and more. But your net work is your net worth. So having a lot of people you speak to is like, it turns out it's actually better for you.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that a lot. Right, music.
Hold on, I got to know your star sign before we continue.
Aquarius.
Oh, nice.
Why? What does that mean?
Quite recently then.
I mean, to be fair to you, like, I don't really care about star signs. You know, I'm a very typical Aquarius in that way.
You know, a lot of people say that, but I feel it's just my way of understanding you and how I can communicate better with you.
To be fair, like, I'm open-minded to it. You know, I say that, but I say that in jest, obviously. But yeah, I'm totally open-minded. Come on, what does it mean to be an Aquarius then?
So it just means that every sign falls under an element, and me and you fall under air.
Okay.
So that means we're very easygoing, go with the flow. And
I am like that.
Yeah.
And chilled and laid back.
Yeah, really laid back. But then Aquariuses are actually very intellectual and love a conversation, especially with people like me, Geminis.
You're a Gemini, right?
Yeah,
okay.
And it's just super easy to kind of like go on with that because you have a lot of interesting perspectives and point of views, and you're always willing to see someone else's side of things as well.
This is really freaking me out because this is like exactly me, and like I feel like I've gone to like one of those like seances or something where someone's just telling me about myself. Yeah. We've gone full on Omen here. I'm Damien here. Oh mate, that's unbelievable because I am exactly like that. I've like always tried to have like a level of like empathy and compassion for other people. And just because I might not think someone's opinion or outlook is right or even compatible with how I see things, it doesn't mean that they don't have the right to have that.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think you'll always see like where they're coming from and why they think that way. But at times, apparently, like Aquariuses are quite philosophical too. So does explain why you love your humanities subjects and you enjoyed history and stuff at uni. So
this has gone. I think we've gone deep enough on this. 'Cause this is really deep. we could have a podcast and we could do this for like 3 hours. And I'd be perfectly comfortable with it.
Fully. Yeah. I have a lot of Aquarius friends, and I swear to God, we constantly we can talk for hours and hours and then completely forget why we were even there.
I know,
in the
right?
first place.
Sorry, listeners. We know you're here for some drum and bass, but I'm afraid you've ended up with some philosophy instead.
Exactly. You've ended up being in a conversation between an Aquarius and a Gemini. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, come on, guys. Well, actually, people could pay. In fact, you owe us money. You now owe us money because you got that for free, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We haven't asked you to subscribe to anything. You got that for free, so take that as a win. Right, let's get back to music. What got you into jungle drum and bass in the first place?
Oh, I love this question. So I'm quite young. I'm 23 and I'm 24 in a month or so. And my journey started when I way back when I was dating one of my exes, and this was when I was really new to the South, because in Newcastle there's not really much of a scene, but it's growing.
So Newcastle's where you're originally from?
Yeah, so I grew up there from the age of 4 to 16, and then came to the South, and kind of my genre tastes completely changed because of the people that I was spending time with. And then I met my ex in Malia, and then we ended up getting together, and he wanted to be a DJ, and he was really getting into it, and he showed me all these tunes, and I kind of grasped that. And eventually I started DJing at uni, and then we had this drum and bass society at our uni.
Wicked.
And it's funny because the same person who was in that society is an artist called Vizsla. So I've known Vizsla since uni, and I'm pretty sure that a few of the other guys will probably end up getting great opportunities as well in the industry. But yeah, and I was the only girl, and I think it kind of blew up since then, and I've just been obsessed.
I absolutely love that. And it is funny how things can work in such sort of small circles.
Yeah.
And they say, the phrase "it's a small world" is a phrase 100%. For a reason. When I was at school, I went to the same school as Adam F. He was older than me, but we went to the same school.
That's
right?
Crazy.
Because we both came from, again, creative backgrounds. That was a stage school. So, that was TV and theatre. And in a way, it was just natural progression. I always loved music, so it was natural progression for me to move into music. And I guess the same for Adam.
Yeah, so I think, in that case then, if you guys went to a art school, I guess. So
a theatre school, a stage school.
A theatre school,
yeah.
Wow, okay, that's really cool. I wanted to be an actress when I was really young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always loved performing, and I think it definitely links a lot of drum and bass and just music in general.
I think music in general, yeah. And I think, sometimes, because that's what I studied, that's what I did. And sometimes you can take those life skills and apply it to anything else you're doing. Here I am talking on radio.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a life skill I took from training in childhood, public speaking, voiceover work, acting, and I can still, and you know what, even if I moved into the corporate environment, I could give public speeches in a corporate environment.
Yeah, for sure.
And people go, oh, this guy's good at speeches.
Yeah, because there's a lot of really introverted people that are in corporate environments, because a lot of them are kind of really stuck
who
with
maybe
their
are
uni
brilliant in their field.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But not the best public speakers.
Exactly, and I think there needs to be a balance.
Yes.
So we're on the right track. Look at us go.
I know.
Look at us go.
And we are. I'm really conscious because we're now eating into the time that you're going to have a little mix, because you're going to have a little mix with us, aren't you, Clueless?
Yeah.
You brought your USBs, haven't you?
Excited.
Wicked. Right. So you said how you got into drum and bass, but what was the style of drum and bass that you was originally listening to?
Oh.
So what producers, what sets was you listening to? What was the things that were really sort of getting you and grasping you?
Okay, so I would say I've always loved bass music as well.
Yeah.
So Flavor D was 100% an artist
Legends.
that I've always looked up to her. And Turno, I've always loved Turno's music, and he's also just such a lovely person.
Got great energy.
Great energy, that's the kind of energy that I love to bring to shows. And another artist would probably be, I listened to a lot of Jump Up when I first started, and then it's just gone completely in a different direction now. But who else was I obsessed with? Oh, it's so hard to remember.
It is funny how like you can be really obsessed with one subgenre and then like move into other things.
Yes.
For me, I know people say this, right?
Yeah.
But I genuinely love all styles of drum and bass.
Yeah.
And sometimes I actually worry about it a little bit because I think to myself, like, if you listen to my production, sometimes the music I write is quite dance floor orientated. Sometimes it's liquid. Sometimes it's you know when you're like, do I need to find my own? I mean, most of the events I get booked for are dance floor stuff, right? That's what I'm known for.
Apart from the Serum, what was it? It was a souped up event that you did in Reading.
Yeah, well, that was dance floor stuff, of course.
Was it? I thought that was more jump up.
Well, yeah, when I say dance floor, we're talking, no one's just sitting there like, chilling out. Everyone was up and having it, obviously. It was a suits up night. So, yeah, so when I say dance floor, I'm talking about jump up and rollers and whatever else. That's probably what I'm best known for. But that doesn't mean I don't listen to Liquid when I'm at home.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because I absolutely do.
100%. I totally see that. I think it's also down to how long I think you've been listening for and what artists you feel can do a bit of everything. Because I think those artists are really talented that they can dip into every kind of style and work around that, and then also bring a bit of what they're doing into that too. So as an A&R, you do listen out for these things, who's like being the most unique, but also being able to touch everybody's hearts in some way.
Yeah, I love that.
So
I absolutely love that. And do you know what? I'm actually I was going to ask you like what you're going to play, but now, do you know what? I'm not even going to. No. I'm literally...
Because, you know what? I originally was going to do like Bare Dark, yeah? And then all of a sudden, like, I practiced last night and I was like, this is just crazy. Like, you'll find out how crazy I mean, but yeah.
I am now very much looking forward to it.
Yay.
Right. So before we go, are there any shouts you want to give out?
Oh,
that's the worst question, because then you know why? Do you know why that's the worst question? I'm going to tell you, because it's the pressure, and it's the pressure of what if I forget to mention someone?
Yes. Okay. The first person on my mind is right now Toby, Nathan X. Like, I love you to pieces. Hugo, Bugwell, I love you too. Everyone at work, Maya, Luke. Bloody hell, this is hard.
I know.
Bailey and like Emily and Charlie, like, I love you all, always supporting me, and God, this is really difficult.
And everyone else I've forgotten.
And everyone else I forgot. No, but like everyone who genuinely has like really pushed me and encouraged me to like make music and like keep doing what I'm doing and dancing and stuff. Like, I adore everybody who does that. So
absolutely brilliant. Well, I tell you what, this has been one of my favourite interviews on Kool FM, because the energy has been unreal. I mean, I have had my friend Entice MC, who I've known for donkeys, and we had a great interview just simply because we just knew each other, so I knew how to banter him. But like, you've come in having never spoken face to face ever. And we've just waffled on, like, so I've absolutely loved this.
It's just like the stars are aligning, mate.
Exactly. Right, okay, last one. Where can people find you on the socials?
Yeah, so it's Klueless UK, Klueless with a K, and on Instagram, and then it's basically the same on SoundCloud. And I guess that's it, really.
All right, I know I just said, like, last one, and I totally lied, because the last one is, how did you get your name?
Oh, okay, so I was at uni, and I was smoking a joint.
No, you wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
No.
I wasn't doing such things.
No.
I basically was with a mate. Sorry. I'm very honest. I was with a mate. And
regular tobacco, carry on.
And basically, I was like, oh, like, he basically suggested it to me, and I was like, you know what, that's actually perfect, because people assume because I'm a girl that I'm going to be clueless and I don't know what's going on behind the decks, but I also want people to be left clueless as to what the hell happened during my set. So yeah, it's a bit of everything.
Wicked, love that. Right, I'm going to let you get yourself ready, get the USBs together, and let's get you up on the decks.
Thank
all right,
you.
Let's go. Get things ready. We're going to play a great remix from Scuff. Track originally by DJ Uniques and Papa G. The track's called Tape Packs. And you know what, actually, I'm going to say, because this happens all the time whenever I do interviews, and I always present and name the title of the tracks I play, and then people always say, what's that track that was playing in the interview? And you're like, well, I didn't think about, IDing that one. In case you was interested, that was Berlin, part of the City and Country series on Formation Records. So, Scuff on the remix. This is Tape Packs. And up next, Klueless is going to be taking you through till 7 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. Keep it locked. Kool with a K.
International
bad man feel like them deep.
Like the basement. Do you want me? Do you wanna love me like that? Like that? Do you want me? Do you want me like that? Like that? Do you want me? Do you wanna love me like that? Like that? Do you want me? Do you want me like that? Like that? Wanna love me like that? I wanna love you so bad like that. Wanna love me like that? Do you wanna love me like that? Wanna love me like that? I wanna love you so bad like that. Wanna, yeah, like that. Wanna love me like that. I wanna love you so bad like that. Wanna love me like that. Do you wanna love me like that? Wanna love me like that. I wanna love you so bad like that. Wanna, yeah, like that.
haste it. You have one life, don't waste it. You have problems, go face it. It'll come your way, don't chase it. You have one life, you better slow down. Drink up, pour more rum. Step out, yo, have more fun. May your best life soon come.
Mash up dance all and you don't see a show.